So hello learners, hope you all are fine, and today we are going to talk about the English speaking and how many misconceptions are there which you have to just pay the attention. Like first I would like to tell that there are two types of English. First, English is as a subject which we learn and read in our school, in our college or university. This English as a subject, but if you are reading English as a subject, you have to just focus on the grammar. And there are second type of English which is English as a language. English as a language as a speaking. Like if you want to improve your English speaking to give the interview, this is means like you have to know about the speaking English. If you are preparing for the competitive exam or for the exams, there are English, you have to focus on the grammars most. So first point, which is there are two types of English we have to understand. The first as a subject and the second as a speaking, as a language, the second English speaking. So for if you are preparing for the competitive exam or your school examination, you have to just learn from the grammars and you have to apply. But if you want to improve your English speaking and you want to just communicate to anyone or you have to give the interview, you have to focus on English speaking, English as a language. You have to talk and you have to speak. You don't have to focus more on the grammar, that what I have to choose subject, verb, then third verb, then all these things. You don't have to focus. You just have to focus on speaking, the way of speaking. And for speaking, we have to just speak every day. And if we are living in an age of information, there are the much more informations are available. Just what we have to do, we have to just spend time and we have to do practice. Like I practice a lot with ChatGPT. There is a ChatGPT where you can just communicate and you can talk in voice, and Gemini also. And there are lots of apps where there is an app of Open Talk, where you can just start practicing. You can just start the conversation with anyone. You can talk to speaking. This is the first part which I just talk about it. And the second, like most of the speaker, they say like you have to just every day in the morning you have to write down 5 words and you have to mug up. You don't have to mug up the words, because if we are going to mug up and any word, we are going to forget. We are going to forget in within 2 or 3 days. It's not going to help. But if we are going to just communicate and we are going to talk and we are going to read something, if I'm going to get any word and I'm not going to understand the proper sentence, then I have to just see that word, see the meaning of that word. Then I'm going to remember, then I'm going to know the exact meaning of that word. What is the exact meaning? So this is a good way to just memorize the word. Just start reading. If you during the reading you are getting any word, you don't know the meaning of that word, you have to just search the meaning. Then you are going to remember that word. So this was the one point which is so important. And grammar. Yes, most of the people, they break the grammar. That if they want to speak English, they think I have to speak English. Then they say I have to first improve my grammar about parts of speech. Then I have to focus on sentences. Then I have to just focus on my pronunciation. And then I have to focus on my vocabulary. Then I'm going to speak English. It's a totally wrong approach. It's totally wrong approach. If you want to speak English, if you want to improve your English speaking, you don't have to break all these things. You have to just start speaking. You have to just start listening, start reading. And simultaneously, you are going to do all the things. You don't have to focus 4 months I will give this, 4 months I will give this, 4 months I will give this. This is a wrong approach. We don't have to do it. We have to just, we want to improve, I have to just speak. I have to listen, I have to speak. This is the two things which I have to do. And most of the people talk about the accent. Yes, in English, if you are going to find, there are lots of accent, like American accent, British accent, Australian accent, European accent. There are lots of accents. So what you are going to do? You are going to listen all these accents. We are doing a mistake. If there is an American person or British person, they are not going to, every country has their own accent. Every country has their own accent. So what I have to do? I have to learn the American accent. I have to learn the British accent. Or if there is also an Indian accent, I have to, I'm talking with you all. I'm talking in Indian accent. So it's not good. We are Indian and we are talking in Indian accent. Is you are not liking, or I have to just learn the American accent. Then you are going to listen and you are going to say that yourself that I am an English speaker. You have to prove anywhere. No, because Alina Reis is also, she was saying that if I am Indian and I am speaking English in my Indian language, Indian is also an accent. This is good for me. Like I am able to speak and I can talk in English and in my Indian accent. They are not going to copy the Indian accent, but we are copying them like British or American accent. And we can also read the news, Hindi newspaper. Yes, there is a newspaper Hindi. We have to we can start reading that the Hindu newspaper, and we are going to improve. If we are going to read it, we are going to just read, and we are going to get words, and we are going to see the words. Then we are going to remember. And the then accent, then talk. Yes, Indian is also an accent. Don't think if you are going to speak English in front of the anyone, you know he's going to bully you. You know he's going to make fun of you. Don't speak in front of him. Don't speak, because you have to speak in front of those friends. They are going to appreciate you. They are going to appreciate you that yes, you are able, you are capable to speak. You don't have to just talk with anyone. So the news, and we have to talk those friends. They are going to appreciate you. And don't take it too much. Yes, most of the people, if they are decided to speak English, they want to improve English speaking, they think it's so much, how much time it will take. I'm going to improve English speaking, so I need to give lots of time, or I can just improve myself within how much time it will give, it will take 1 month or 3 months or 90 day or 60 day. You don't have to think about it. This is a language, and it's all about what's your level. What's your level of understanding? What is the level on which position you stands? Because of that, anyone can decide. If anyone is saying like you can improve your English speaking within 1 month, how is it possible? He doesn't know your where you stand. He doesn't know where you stand. What is your level? So we have to just focus on all these points, and these are the crucial point which we have to focus. Then we are going to improve ourselves. Then we are going to improve our English speaking. Yes, these are the important points. So I hope you got some information from this video. So just I would like to say, keep learning, keep growing, and be 1% better in your life. So thanks for today.